The art of cherry picking is very easy. Number one, you gotta watch the videos over and over until you can understand how to cherry pick, how to position yourself, how to plan your routes, and where to be patient. Number two, you gotta get in the WhatsApp group. Guys, $304 in 10 trips. This video is for my members on my WhatsApp group, 14 of us now, and the YouTube members group, 9 of you guys. And you want to stick around till the end because I'm going to do something a little bit different in this video. First, I'm going to show you a preview of all 10 rides that I cherry picked. One of them was $100 an hour, one was $75 an hour, a couple of $60 an hour, a couple $50 an hour. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to cherry pick. You're watching The Art of Cherry Picking, episode 24. Preview for today's cherry picking. I'll show you exactly how I got all these rides. What you want to pay attention to is up here, UberX, the date and the time, plus the money's right here, hourly what I made. This is the map that's basically going to show you exactly where I picked up the person, exactly where I dropped off the person, duration, how long it took, the distance, the pickup city, the drop-off city. My friends, this is going to be a phenomenal video. This is the first time I'm doing this, so if you like this, let me know in the comments. So let's look at the first one. Basically, I picked up the customer in Pomona, very close to home, dropped him off in Anaheim. The distance was 23 miles, 28 minutes, which actually equals $30 an hour. The final amount I made was only $15, but it put me in position to pick up the next person. The next, which is cherry number 2 that I picked, was $52 an hour. While I was in Irvine, I got a ride to Hollywood. The person gave me a tip, as you can see. The map is right here, and $52 is what they paid me. The fare was 40 bucks, but with the tip, we'll take 52 anytime. That's how I got $52 an hour. Number 3 was $45 an hour, as you can see, and the pickup was from West Hollywood. I went from Hollywood down to West Hollywood. Then I ended up in Santa Monica, which you can see right here. $22, no tip. It's all good because Santa Monica is a hot spot, right? The total trip was around 10 miles and it took me 30 minutes. Forget the 51 seconds. It's not important. Trip number 4 was $40 an hour, as you can see. I went from Los Angeles airport, you know I was close to LAX, and ended up in Long Beach, which is one of my personal hotspots, right? Ended up making $29 on an UberX ride. 42 minutes and around 21 miles. That's more than $1 a mile. Then the next one is around $44 an hour, and it was $31 total. We'll just round that up to $32. Now, right now, the time is around 2 p.m. Ooh, didn't mean to spit on you there, my friend. I apologize. Long Beach to Inglewood, right? I ended up going back. So here's Long Beach, here's Inglewood. And guess what? Inglewood is right, what? Next to LAX. I think this is somebody I dropped off at the festival. 20 miles, 44 minutes. And remember, this is just a preview. I'm going to show you how I cherry picked this. That's the best part. Next ride was 50 bucks an hour. It was $27. The person gave me a tip. We ended up making $37. The map is right here. This is from Los Angeles, LAX airport to Huntington Beach, and a $10 tip. This is where Uber's, you know, normally you get a percentage. So when you get $10, I'm a little curious. Did Uber steal my tips? Now it's going up. This ride is 60 bucks an hour because I only went 10 miles for around 18 minutes for $17. That's $1 a minute. That's very good. And that's how I figured out it's probably 60 bucks an hour. Let me know in the comments if I got it wrong. And where? Huntington Beach to Irvine. That puts me right by John Wayne Airport. Next, another $60 an hour ride. We went from John Wayne Airport to Fountain Valley, distance of 9 miles, 16 minutes, $18. That's probably more than 60 bucks an hour, but you know what? I'm not the math guy. Let's go to the next one. $75 an hour. Ooh, that felt good. We went around 14 miles. We went around 20 minutes. We went from John Wayne Airport to Disneyland Anaheim. And the customer was supposed to pay me 16 bucks, ended up getting 24. That includes a $7 tip. So 2 people tipped today so far. Let's go to the next one. This is the final one, my friends. Too bad these ladies didn't give me a tip on this one. You got to see how I cherry picked this one. This was where I actually used destination mode, and I ended up 20 minutes away from home. $100 an hour because they paid me $53, right? 26 miles, so that's $2 a mile. 35 minutes. This is why I said it's $100 an hour. I'm not going to get all nitty gritty on you and say, oh no, Ahmed, or Uncle Uber is $95 an hour. Who cares? This is $100 an hour. And this was basically from Anaheim, close to Disneyland. I'll tell you the exact spot at the end of this video, to West Covina, and then I ended up at home. Now, let's start looking at all of these rides one by one, and let me show you how I cherry picked it. Quick little break before we watch the rest of the video. Guys, the new members are asking some great questions. Not only are they able to text me in the WhatsApp group, but they also get to watch the full video. Let me tell you a little story about somebody from today. One of the new brothers was at Redondo Beach. He didn't know what to do. He's like, yo, I made $73. I'm kind of stuck. What do I do? What should I do? I said, hey, it's simple. Go to Manhattan Beach, go to Hermosa Beach, test it out. If you get around $15 or $20 on a Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning, it's worth it. Or you can go to LAX, drive by the LAX lot where the passengers are. Look, are there taxi drivers there? Is there a line? If the taxi line is long, then it's not going to be a good time to cherry pick. But if the taxi line is short, that's sign number one. Number two, look at how many passengers are standing there. Less than 100 passengers, you're good. More than 100 passengers, you're great. Then count how many drivers are picking up. If there's only 5 or 6 drivers there, that means something's off. But if there's 10 or 15 drivers picking up 100 passengers, LAX is going to be hot. And lastly, I told them, take a look at the bus. The shuttle buses that are dropping people off. If there's a shuttle bus going there, there's 2 shuttle buses where people are getting out. There's another shuttle bus that's leaving the LA exit area where the passengers are. Guess what? That's 5 buses. That's a lot of people coming and going. And it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You know, people from New York and all over the world are coming in around 10, 11, 12 o'clock that took the 6 o'clock morning flight. Oh, I'm tired. But anyways, let's get back to cherry picking. Rest of this video could be watched for my YouTube members. I highly encourage you to join. It's only $2.99. You can go pick up 1 passenger for $3 that Uber offers you and join. Trust me, it'll pay for itself. Look, the membership for $9.99 gives you access to our WhatsApp group. There's 12 of us, including me, that makes 13 that are talking, chatting, and helping each other. And there's stuff that we share that we cannot post on YouTube because, you know, Uber finds out and they change the algorithm. So if you really want to learn tips, tricks, and hacks, go in there, drive Uber, make quick money, and work on passive income. I highly encourage you to join our YouTube membership. Let me give you a couple examples. One person in my YouTube community that joined less than a month ago just made $400 for the first time. Another guy just made $250 for the first time in one day, less than 10 passengers. And there's other veteran drivers that consistently make $450. They have their own YouTube channel and they share their tips and tricks and strategies. Every single day we're in that group and we're chatting. Another new member from Palm Springs joined and his goal was to make $500 part-time in a month. He made over $650. It's time to join. What are you waiting for? Testing 1 2 3 1 1 1 2 3.